Alright boys, this is something I talked about in a few of my videos before, but I've never like delved deep into the subject. But basically it's motions or mastery. It's basically whenever you show up to things, are you just going through the motions or are you giving it your all and trying to get better at it? Trying to master it. If you're watching this, you clearly watch self-improvement videos, channels like this, and you're into that kind of thing, you're into personal development. Well, right now, are you watching this video with good posture, a focused look on your face, or are you just slumped over, just kind of hearing the words and you just kind of watch another video? Or are you actually trying to give it your all and recognize things for what they are and put them into your life? Because a lot of people just watch them, going through the motions, like, oh, I'm trying to better myself, I'm watching the videos, I'm reading books. But are they actually implementing it into their life? Because a lot of people aren't. They just use these to, oh, I'm trying to better myself. It gives them like a sense of satisfaction because they feel good about themselves for watching it. And there's other people who they watch them to put it into their life and get the experience and then actually change their life with it. So if that's you, it's time to wake up. We got to give the world all we got. We have to quit going through the motions of our lives and quit mindlessly scrolling and doing everything that everybody else already does and doing the same things every day, right? You gotta dap yourself up and then get to it, get to work. Try to just, whenever you're doing things, try to imagine how you could actually take a step and getting better rather than just showing up and just going through the motions. Because there's so many examples you can think of this. You might have some in your life. Like I'll use some of mine for example. Whenever I'm at the gym sometimes, instead of actually working hard and going as heavy as I should be, getting as many reps as I should be, I'll get like, that's enough. I've done what I need to do. I don't really need to go any harder. I got 8 reps, even though I could probably get a few more. I'm good here. You know, every now and then I show up like that. And then there's some days where I show up, I'm just pumping that shit, and I'm like, I'm pretty much dead. I'm gonna go for another one still, and I can't get it. And that's how you should be doing that, going for mastery. Same whenever I go to my jiu-jitsu class. Some days I just go there just to go, you know. I go there just so I have my little attendance mark, you know, I showed up. But then other days, I'm really focused on what they're talking about, the new move they show, and I'm really trying to get better whenever we're doing the rolls, like the wrestling. And I'll have one thing I'm focused in on, like I need to get better at this. I need to start working towards this, and this is how I'm gonna do it. You got it all lined up. You gotta think about how you can improve and actually work towards it, rather than just kind of, you know, I'm gonna show up, and that's all that matters. Because it's really not. You don't go through the motions. You gotta try to improve, or else you're never gonna improve. You might have some here, like you might have like a little tiny bit of improvement, but whenever you're actually pushing for it, it's not even an increment. It's like multiplied by like 10 or some shit. It's crazy how much you'll see a change. And you might have some times in your life where you notice this, and it's hard to have the motivation to work towards mastery rather than just going through the motions. Because some days, you know, I felt it, you felt it, some days you just don't feel like working. But those are the most important days, because whenever your discipline comes into effect, and that's whenever you're starting to build it up and make it part of your personality. So motions or mastery, it's up to you. I personally choose mastery. You know, some days are gonna be motions. It happens to everybody. Some days are gonna be just going through the motions, but majority of the time, I'm working towards mastery. I want to be the best at what I do, and I want to at least be striving towards it. You know what I mean? So I hope the same for you. But if you got any value from this video, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Besides that, if you got any goals to make this shit happen, see you in the next video.